welcome back to a little bit of Calm and Crazy. My name is Jennifer, and today I'm so excited because I have my crafting Dollar Tree must-have. These are the items that I always have in my stash, no matter what. I got this idea actually from Megan over on Glue Guns and Roses. She shared what she is picking up now that she may not even be using until Christmas time, and she wanted you to know that so that you can craft along with her. And I thought, well, that was brilliant, but I wanted to share with you what I keep on hand all of the time. So these are my 16 must-have items. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. I am so glad that you are here. I hope you take a moment and introduce yourself in the comments below and hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would love it if you would follow me on Instagram. It is a little bit of Calm and Crazy over there, just like it is here. And let's go ahead and get into these 16 items. Number one, wreath forms. If you've been around for a while, you know that I always have a wreath form around because I like to create different wreaths for the different seasons and holidays. Number two is moss. Moss of every kind. So I have, as it makes a mess. So currently in my stash, I have just regular floral moss. This is gonna be a mess, just so you can see everything. Reindeer moss, and even, oh, good old Spanish moss. Yes, I always have moss on hand. The perfect topping to any sort of a potted design that I might create, a fake potted plant, anything like that. No matter what, I always have moss on hand. Number three is floral foam. I like to have it in all different shapes and sizes. So currently right now I have one large block, and then I've already used one of these that come in the separated ones. And I like to also have the other different shapes too, but these are the ones I currently have. Without fail, you will always find floral foam in my stash. Number four, wooden dowels. You get these in the craft section of the Dollar Tree, and I love these. Another one to add with this sometimes are the wooden skewers. Those are a great alternative if you need something a little bit longer, but can also serve a similar purpose. But these come in handy for so many things and a great thing to keep in your stash. Number five is zip ties. I cannot even tell you the number of times that zip ties come in handy and a perfect thing just to have in your stash for even when you don't know you need them. Number six is twine. I like to have both the natural twine as well as the white twine on hand at all times so that I can use them any time that I need them. Number seven is wood glue. Now, if you've been around for a while, you know that I use a lot of the wood signs, and they have those holes in them, and I am tired of those holes. And so I am to the point where I want to fill them all in, and so wood glue is one of those things that I will not be without anymore. And I picked this up at the Dollar Tree, and it will forever be in my stash. Number eight is a hacksaw. I actually got this from you guys. So many of you recommended it, and what a great little tool to have on hand when you just have a little bit of cutting to do. Perfect thing, and for a buck, you can use it. It actually works really well, and then replace it as needed. But a great tool to keep in your stash. And because it's really sharp, I actually like to keep it in its original plastic container. I just slide it right back in, and that way I'm not worried about when I have to grab it. Number nine are these little tumbling towers. Because they are made of wood, there are so many projects that you could do with them. I know that you've seen so many of them floating around, but it's nice to have them on hand. Not only will you use them in things that you can see, but there are times where just that little piece of wood can go behind something that you don't even see. So it's just nice to have them on hand, just in case. Number 10. Now, if you've seen a lot of my Easter projects, this will not surprise you, but contact paper. This can be used for so many things, but I actually like to use it to create my own stencils, as well as I think it's beautiful to create some beautiful designs with it, besides just using it for its traditional purpose. So this is definitely something in this pattern, as well as all the different patterns that it comes in at the Dollar Tree, that I like to have on hand. Number 11 should not surprise you, but foam brushes. Now, the great thing about the foam brushes at the Dollar Tree is that they come in all different sizes for just $1. These are great to have in your stash, and you are covered for any size that you will need, and everyone should keep these in their crafting stash. Number 12 is another paint brush, but this time it is a 1-inch brush. I just recently picked this one up and it is going nowhere. This is the perfect brush for dry brushing. It's just a 1-inch paintbrush and I love it. This is a perfect dry brushing brush to have in your stash. Number 12 are these little painting trays. They come in a pack of 6. You also could use them, there's other things at the Dollar Tree, but picking up something that you can use as a painting tray from the Dollar Tree, I think is perfect to have in your stash, whether you actually pick up these little trays or if you pick up the little egg things that you can get in the kitchen section if you want something larger, anything like that, I think is a perfect thing to have in your stash. Number 15 is Mod Podge. Now, I will tell you, I don't think this is the biggest bang for your buck. It is a small little Mod Podge, but 2 reasons why I think this is a great one to pick up. 1, it has a squirty cap, and sometimes that small little hole on the top is everything. And so I think this size is something that is really great to have on hand. And 2, if you don't Mod Podge a lot, then this is the size you want. You don't want to pick up a large one because you're not going to use it and it's a waste of money to go ahead and pick up the large one. So you're going to want the small one. Now, I will tell you that my preference is the matte over the gloss. So I normally always lean towards that one, but always pick up your preference. They sell both the gloss and the matte at the Dollar Tree, but I do like to have this on hand, as well as I normally do have a larger one as well. But this is definitely always in my stash. Number 15 are wood letters. I pick these packs up in multiples every time that I see them because they can be used for so many things. You can use them to trace out the letters, you can paint the letters and use them on projects. I love having these, and for $1, you cannot beat that. And number 16, my last must-have, and this may not surprise you, are the little tiny wooden clothespins. I love these, and I use them all of the time when I don't want something permanently attached to something, but I also just like the aesthetic, the way that it looks, so I always like to have these on hand. And because they're small and only $1, I don't feel like I have to necessarily reuse them. I'd rather just pick up a new pack and keep them on hand. So that's what I do, and they're always in my stash. So there you have it, 16 items that I feel like every DIYer or crafter should have on hand that comes from the Dollar Tree. I hope that you love these ideas. Let me know, is there anything that you always like to have on hand that comes from the Dollar Tree? Let's get the conversation started below. I would love it if you enjoyed this video, if you would give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you've hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!